from taking over the state administration and threatening the future of the Republic of Korea no matter what. I will fight.
In this video, I am talking about South Korea current situation, current position, and the impeachment, the second impeachment of the opposition of National Assembly here in detail. But it is a request from you people that to watch the video completely, like, comment, and share the video. As my channel is new and I wanna to work on these topics and to promote my channel, so you have to support me. Thank you. The South Korean National Assembly opposition is trying to impeach the current president Yoon Suk Yeol. The first impeachment was unsucceeded, and now they are trying for second impeachment. They are just 8 votes behind from 200 mark out of 300 MPs, but the opposition is expecting that some of the People Power Party MPs will support the motion in the National Assembly and they will impeach the current president, the president Yoon Suk Yeol here. Yoon Suk Yeol on December 3 declared martial law and hinting that there are some political crises in the country and also the opposition is helping and supporting the North Koreans and some budget related issues. So I am declaring martial law and deployed police and armed forces around National Assembly. But the opposition and the huge number of protesters came out and surrounded the National Assembly. The opposition MPs crossed the barriers and entered the National Assembly and passed a bill opposing the current martial law of the Yoon Suk Yeol and compelled Yoon Suk Yeol to revert its decision just 6 hours later on 4 a.m. And the martial law attempt was unsucceeded by the current opposition. Is the opposition strength in the National Assembly is more, but they are just 8 votes behind the current move to be passed, and they are expecting from the government MPs that they will support their motion in the National Assembly. On the other hand, the People Power Party is hinting that resignation will be sought from the Yoon Suk Yeol in February or March. Some of the legislators from the People Power Party showed their interest that they will support the opposition move, and that's why they are trying for the second time for impeachment of the Yoon Suk Yeol. On the other hand, Yoon Suk Yeol came on television and opposed the moves of opposition and also the resignation. And he is saying that what he did is under constitution and under law. And if you can do against me, you have to impeach me or initiate cases against me. All I did for the sake of the prosperity of the country, and there are some political crisis. That's why I announced martial law. So he is opposing. And if the opposition, this move passes, the second impeachment succeeded, then it will be moved to the President House and then to the Supreme Court of the South Korea. When the move succeeded, so the powers of the Yoon Suk Yeol will be suspended. Although there are some benefits that will be with the Yoon Suk Yeol, the residency and security and protection, but major laws and controlling with him will be suspended. And according to the South Korean Constitution, Article 71, the president powers will be suspended. He will be given some benefits. He will be given presidency. He will be given security protection. And the prime minister of the South Korea will take the acting charge of the president. Han Duck-soo is the current prime minister of the South Korea. And the opposition is blaming that Han Duck-soo is also involved with the current president Yoon Suk Yeol. When Yoon Suk Yeol is impeached, the acting charge of president will be given to Han Duck-soo, the prime minister. But the opposition is unhappy from him, and they are also trying to impeach. So the deputy prime minister will take the charge. Although he have no powers to control all related activities and to plan major policies, but will be the president. And the government, the current party, is to announce elections within 60 days, according to the constitution. After the succeed of the second impeachment, the move will be forwarded to Supreme Court of the South Korea. Then the judges will decide either the matter is under constitution or not. There are 9 judges in the South Korean Supreme Court, and 9 out of 6 when comes in favor of the decision, the current president Yoon Suk Yeol will be impeached. But here, just 6 judges exist, and if all judges gave decision against Yoon Suk Yeol and supported the move, the impeachment, then the powers of the Yoon Suk Yeol will be suspended and he will be impeached. On the other hand, if Yoon Suk Yeol took support of just one judge of the Supreme Court, then it will be difficult for the opposition, and the decision will be against opposition, and the current president Yoon Suk Yeol will sustain, will survive. Although there are 3 judges short in the Supreme Court, and the National Assembly is to nominate these judges, so the opposition is trying to quickly process the nomination, and the ultimate power is with president. So the president will delay such nomination. So in this case, it's also difficult for the opposition to be succeeded in the impeachment of the current president. First, they will support the government parties MPs, and then they will also take support of the judges of the Supreme Court. So it is a difficult process, and also it consumes a lot of time. So that's why it's now difficult also for the opposition to pass. But they are trying, and they are targeting Yoon Suk Yeol. That the declaration of martial law was not necessary, and he declared martial law. On the other hand, the president is defending his martial law and saying that there are political crises from the opposition. So that's why he is announcing martial law. When the case moves to the Supreme Court, so the Supreme Court will decide its decision within 180 days. And there are 2 previous cases, uh, impeachment cases of the president. The one was Ruh Mao-hyun in 2004, which decision came in just 63 years. And the other one was Park Geun-hye in 2016, whose decision from Supreme Court came in 91 days. So Supreme Court have the power that it will decide the decision within 180 days, and 180 days means it can let the decision. Opposition is blaming Yoon Suk Yeol that he declared martial law unlawful and unconstitutional, and so that's why they are impeaching. On the other hand, the current president Yoon Suk Yeol is also defending himself that the law he declared was under constitution, and there is no effort of me against the constitution, and you have to impeach me, you have to initiate cases against me. What if I did against the constitution? And he is defending and coming on television. We are watching it closely that either opposition will be succeeded in his second impeachment move against Yoon Suk Yeol or not. On the other hand, the current People Power Party head is demanding resignation from the Yoon Suk Yeol, and Yoon Suk Yeol is not giving any resignation. So the current political crisis, the current crisis of the South Korea is very, very tough. In the near days, we will see more and more. Thank you.